Hello my loves and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be my top 10 toddler must-haves. Let me start off by saying also that this is just solely my personal opinion. These things may not work for every single child, so use this information to your discretion and I hope you enjoy the video. The first item on my list is actually this counter chair. Now, I don't really know exactly what to call it. I'll pop up a picture of it from Amazon. However, it is super simple to prop up next to the counter, let your kid play in the sink, help you do the dishes, help you cook dinner, eat at the table. It really helps my toddler to feel independent and like he is one of us and not just stuck in a high chair. Although I must say that he does get into some trouble with it. I have to put it on a carpet surface if I don't want him to get up on the table if there's something that he can't touch or have, because he will push it to the kitchen or wherever he wants to get to and make a mess or hurt himself. So we don't want that to happen. That's why I always just stick it on the carpet when there are things out that he should not be touching. All right, and number 2, this one's just super simple, but that is the Silicone Nook bottles. We switched from the baby bottle to the Nook sippy cup bottle for his milk. I love also that they have fun designs on it. He loves the Mickey Mouse. He loves the blue one that we have. Number 3 is a suction plate or bowl. I have this suction plate that's sectioned off into 2 sections, and it's just the right enough height that it can be used as a bowl too, depending on what we're eating. It's nice sometimes to have something to suction with a toddler, especially because he likes to rip up the plate and throw it. Next is a climbing structure. We have this whole set that we got. I'm not sure exactly how much we paid for. I'll put it up on the screen. I will also have everything I mentioned down in the description, so if you guys want to check them out, you can. We got this rainbow play set that he could climb on, he could throw around, he could sit on, the whole 9 yards. Especially now that he's in the stage of climbing on top of things and jumping off of it. He especially likes to climb up on the coffee table or on the couch and jump down on the couch pillows that we lay out on the floor. And he essentially does the same thing on the play structure that we keep in his room. Next up, number 5 is plenty of books. And books that you don't necessarily care about, because my toddler likes to read the books himself and he isn't really the most gentle toddler, so some of the books have gotten a little ripped up, or sometimes he has sticky hands and the pages get stuck together. That's always fun peeling it off, and then one side is just completely ripped up paper. But not only that, he does love it when we read the books to him, and it's nice to have a bunch of options so that you don't get bored reading the same book over and over and over again. 6, and this one will vary from child to child, if at all, but that is comfort items. He is actually right now on his last binky, so once this binky is gone, there is no more binky. We tried to wean him off once before, however, he started sucking on his thumb instead, and the thumb is definitely worse than the binky. So we kept the binky, and hopefully it gets lost or something soon because I don't really want to deal with the binky anymore. But he does have a stuffed puppy that he really loves. And honestly, it's getting kind of thrashed. I should have bought 2 of them. It was super cheap, like $3 at Walmart. When I went back, they didn't have the same exact design of the puppy, but they had like a golden retriever and a chocolate lab, so I grabbed those ones. He doesn't like those 2 as much, but hopefully if we ever do lose the one he is in love with, those are a good alternative for him. Then we have his blankie. He walks around the house with this blankie all the time, and when he is ready to take a nap or go to bed or is just genuinely tired, he grabs his blankie and he cuddles with it. You've probably seen this blankie in a lot of my vlogs or videos because we've had it since before he was even born. Number 7 is snacks. Fruit snacks, applesauces, yogurts, crackers, whatever your toddler desires, whatever your toddler likes, have the snacks. Keep the snacks on you in your diaper bag, in your purse. If you have large pockets, keep them in your pockets, because these little guys, they get ravenous, and when they are hungry, it is not a fun time. So make sure that you are always ready and have those things on you. Number 8, and I really like this one, is interactive toys. We have a ton of interactive toys and things you wouldn't necessarily think are interactive, but at the end of the day, it's really helping them to hone in their skills. We have these silicone number blocks that you might have seen in one of my teething videos that he can stack. We have like giant stackable Lego toys. We have Nerf guns that he likes to stick the bullets inside and then take them out and do it over again. Or even just a tiny playhouse where he can open up and interact with the house, put things in it, take things out of it. Number 9, I would say, is not something we always use or we even think about using, but a catch bib. The catch bib is especially awesome to use if you're at a restaurant and you hate cleaning up after your child, or your child makes a giant mess on the floor. So the catch bib is just a silicone bib that has a pocket on the bottom so that you can stick all of the food in, and it's super convenient, especially because you don't waste the food. And if they want, they can just stick their little hands in there and eat the food out of the bib. And last but not least is number 10, and this one is specialized to my toddler in specific, but a bike. We have our red radio flyer bike that has the handle so you can push it, but also has the option to take it off and the pedals, and they can do it themselves. He has not quite developed those skills yet, so we still push it around for him. That bike is probably his most favorite thing ever. When it is a little bit warmer out, since it is fall now, I will use the bike when we go on walks, but if it is a little bit colder, I just stick to the stroller. At a garage sale the other day, I also found just a normal little toddler bike that he can just sit on, and we can move him around and he can actually learn and figure out how to use a normal bike, which isn't going great, but I don't have high hopes for it. It's just kind of a nice thing to have for the future. So there you have it. There is my top 10 toddler must-haves for 2022. I would love to hear the things that help you out with your toddler journey and motherhood down in the comments, so make sure you go check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.